in the apocalypse. Welcome to the Puckerlips.
Hello.
To
Welcome to Armageddon.
Yeah. I guess we have to wait for people to be seeing us.
Nope, it's Armageddon. This is it.
Never again. Or not.
Always again? I don't know. It's something.
Welcome to, this is our little live stream during the apocalypse. The funny part is Eastern civilization, it seems like they're going to do just fucking fine. It's Western civilization that's
totally screwed.
Pretty fucked. Pretty fuckered.
Yeah.
How's it feel to be number one and dying?
Winning.
Oh, God, Pepper. Or is that the other one?
And it could be a neighbor dog, even. I don't know. There's lots of dogs.
It could be. So, I don't know. I can repeat myself, I guess.
You know, there's lots of dogs. In a couple of months, some will be good eats. I'm kidding.
So, just so you know, to start off the apocalypse briefing, we've had over 400 people die in America today from the coronavirus. 405 since this morning when I wrote down the number from this morning. So it's actually higher than that because if you count a 24-hour period, when you start counting the 24-hour period, you know. So the daily death total I won't have until tomorrow morning for a 24-hour time span. But I don't know what you're doing.
Eating stuff.
You have to be moving around.
Yep, that's me.
It's supposed to be
always
self-isolating, so God damn it, stop moving.
Whoa, wait, I'm supposed to be still? I didn't know I had to be still. I thought I was just supposed to be alone.
The virus tracks by motion, damn it.
I can see movement. It's like a T-Rex.
Yeah. That's how it gets you. Don't even blink. Don't even blink, folks, or it'll get you.
I blinked.
Oh, no. We're actually pretty lucky. My daughter's not. She's right in the hot zone.
She got whacked in the head. That didn't help.
No. But she's right in the corona hot zone.
True. So that kind of flows.
So the county we were in before all this shit went down is a county that is less than 50 miles away from Seattle. And as of today, that county has, I think it was 87 cases the last time I checked.
How far in and go to the restaurant?
Yeah, we'll try. Yeah, we'll try if the quarantine don't get us.
Because if we don't, death toll's going to be a little higher.
Sorry. Just hello to our one person, whoever that may be.
Hi.
The high one person. So it's not like ever a time to panic or anything, but I'm officially going to say you should be highly concerned about the state of the world today. America is not in good shape, folks. It's the MAGA cult, which they think that it's just the flu still.
I need to make noise for
okay. I'm surprised there's not people showing up so fast because everybody's supposed to be on lockdown, except for the Target worker, of course. No, it's very alarming. Today, America achieved the victory of having the most corona positive cases in the world. We're the first nation that broke 100,000. And the MAGA cult is all out there. They're blaming China. They're talking about how they're going to sue China and China's going to pay. But that doesn't stop the dying.
Yeah.
Hating China is not going to stop Americans from dying. Oh, you know what Trump did today? After Congress all got together to vote on robbing all of us to the tune of devaluing our currency into the ground by printing off $2 trillion that doesn't fucking exist.
Good times.
Trump then turned around and told New York, Washington, and Michigan that they're not getting any federal aid because he doesn't like the governors.
They didn't kiss his ass.
Yeah, that makes him a traitor to America. He's actively, intentionally killing Americans. Our president is an enemy of America. He's intentionally getting people killed. And on top of that, today we found out who Trump's real fucking pandemic advisor is. Is it a doctor? Is it somebody that works in the CDC? No. Is it, I don't know, a chemist or a biologist in a prestigious university? No. It's Alex fucking Rodriguez. Trump is getting his virus fucking advice from Alex fucking Rodriguez, folks. You know the crazier part about it? Actual mainstream media hasn't even mentioned that. You know who reported it?
Who?
The Major League Baseball magazine. No mainstream media is noticing it.
We're so screwed, everybody. So, bye. Nice knowing you.
So last week it would have been stupid to be hoarding things. And it's not like supplies are going to run out. It's because people understand it's not to that point yet, because it's not like killing off all the farmers or anything like that.
Sure.
But what we're in very close danger of is if America keeps doing what they're doing, they're blackmailing other nations to steal their medical gear. They're fucking trying to ramp up war in Iraq again. They're fucking putting bounties on South American presidents. The world's about ready to not be very happy with America at all.
What do you think?
Russia and China are rushing aid, well, and Cuba are rushing aid to Italy and other nations. Like just the other day, Russia flew in like over 13 cargo planes into Italy full of medical equipment and teams of doctors to help them. Why America is blackmailing Europe to send us all their fucking medical gear. It's crazy. It's really fucking crazy out here, folks. We are the crazy in the world, America. America is the one hurting the world right now. It's not China. It's not Russia.
There's light.
Yeah, there's light. We as a people need to come to terms with the fact that we're the bad guys in the world. We're doing all the harm. The rest of the humanity is pulling together and working together and trying to solve shit and not die and keep their people alive. And America's actively out there killing everybody. Oh, wow. Well, hi, Melissa, and drive safe. Yeah. Definitely drive safe.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if it's raining there.
Drive
It's
Corona safe.
Like with a mask on.
Yeah. Make sure you're wearing a condom and you have a firearm. That'll stop the virus.
Pew, pew, pew.
It's weird. I expected more people because everybody's being bored. Yeah, no traffic. I mean, that's got to be odd for California.
True.
Yeah. So yeah, the first nation to exceed 100,000 infections. We're at over 400 deaths for the day, and at this yesterday it was under 200 deaths, so we more than doubled. I think it's actually closer to tripled. At the rate we're going, by Sunday sometime, we will surpass Italy in deaths per day.
America!
Number one in dying.
We die so good.
Right. So.
Yeah. I forget things.
Oh yeah, we weren't live streaming from the van before, were we?
No, we were in the tent before.
Yeah, so we're back in the van, by the way, in case we didn't
So
update
that's
you.
because we're staying at my grandma's and I don't like to come inside at my grandma's.
But the reason is because the state park shut down all up and down the coast, and that was a place where people could get hot showers and water and electricity, and they shut that down. And let me tell you something about the homeless people that stay in the state parks. They're seniors that are homeless, and they're living in their RVs, and now they have nowhere to go. There's working families that are homeless, and they stay in the state parks because they have money. They just can't afford a house, but they can afford the state parks. And now they have nowhere to go. I mean, we're talking about school-age children that I don't know how they're going to be getting to school, where they're even going to be staying at, because well, they're not going to school, but these guys, how are they going to go to work if they can't be near their jobs?
Well, if they're not essential, it doesn't matter, right?
I mean, we're talking about homeless people, so we're like factory workers and shit. They'll be essential workers, you know. It's it's crazy. I'm kind of mind blown by the level of crazy that our country is going through with the hoarding, and it's like everybody's out for themselves. America is proving that we're not actually a real nation. We don't have any sense of patriotism.
You know what's going to be funny is in, like, say, a month, when nobody's going to have been able to go get their hair cut, everybody's going to be all shaggy. But, okay, not him.
My shaving supplies will last until this virus is done and gone, literally. Because I got over a year's supply of razors. Or was it like a 2-year supply of razors?
Unless we make some kind of a weapon.
Unless this is the apocalypse and then I can't order more in 2 years. You got essential papers? Wow, that's funny.
They're essential target papers.
I hope.
Documents.
And I'm hoping we don't get all pulled over.
That would suck. But I mean, you're allowed to, like, go from point A to point B.
Right. Oh, well, in most places. Some places are total lockdown already. Oh, by the way, a little less reported news is besides the $2.2 trillion robbery of America that Trump signed today and Congress all colluded on, Trump also authorized the activation of 1 million reservists. 1 million.
So come out of quarantine and
so they're going
get together.
So they're preparing for this shit to go south in a big way.
Oh, it will.
And then we might actually have a full-on police state coming up, which is kind of funny because after
I say now's the time to start stealing shit.
Because after
what are they gonna do?
After Congress just gave $2 trillion to the billionaires of America, how is the nation going to fund a police state? You know how expensive that is?
It's true.
America can't even fund a police state.
Mm-mm.
What are you gonna pay the fucking thugs with? Toilet paper?
It's a BYOG kind of a police state.
Yeah. We're gonna start looking like fucking Yemen over here in America.
Oh, people are stealing.
People be stealing.
See, damn it, I can't even get in on the fun because I have so much anxiety just walking into a store.
And a lot of jurisdictions have already said they're not going to detain nonviolent crimes.
Damn it, I keep saying we need to start, doing stuff. Okay, I don't know if I said that because I never remember what I said.
I don't know how bad this is going to get, but it's pretty fucking bad.
Well, okay, it's not going to be like the end of the world because eventually,
I think this could be the end of America.
Well, eventually, as a community or as a group of people, will get some kind of foothold back. I actually see fiefdoms kind of starting up, like, say a cul-de-sac or an area that they can fence off so that they can, think that, okay, everybody who stays inside here is pretty safe, but everybody else, well, they're just going to be left to die. And so my thinking is, like, okay, so Disneyland just closed, and I think that would be a great fiefdom. Imagine you get some, like, cows and chickens in there or whatever. It'd be awesome. Well, the goats would be all over the Matterhorn thing.
No, but seriously,
you could go like live in the It's a Small World thing or whatever, Pirates of the Caribbean. It'd be sweet.
Like, the rest of the world is busy building entirely new hospitals, yet America can't even manufacture the protective gear for our doctors. I disagree with our enemy is not a virus. Our enemy is
people.
Our enemy is America. It's our government and the MAGA cult. And
well, certainly with probably just about anybody else in the White House, this would have been handled probably way better.
A fucking brick would have had a better response. Like, Hitler would have done better.
Only killed 1 million.
At least he had a plan for the bodies. It's like, I mean, name anybody, they would have done better than Trump. You know why? Because Trump isn't intentionally trying to get us killed. He's doing everything. He's with, like...
Well, yeah, the very fact that if you don't kiss his ass enough, you don't get any help. Yeah, no, that's bullshit. He's an asshole.
That's treason. He's a traitor to America. Straight up a traitor. Civilians are going to die because he's withholding medical aid. He's a straight up traitor to America. And all the Democrats and all the Republicans in Congress that spent days with this fucking robbing and looting of America bill, they're traitors to America. Our entire government is the enemy.
It's kind of funny how it's hitting rich people just as much as anybody.
Oh, but we do have some good news. In this time of the apocalypse, there are some good newses out there. I got 2 good newses for you. They're both newses from the UK. One, the Hunchback of the UK has the coronavirus. That would be Boris.
Right.
And the Queen of England has the coronavirus.
Okay. I predict she'll fucking live.
No way. She's so old.
She'll fucking live.
She's in her 90s.
They'll put her on a fucking respirator and she'll fucking not fucking die.
She's not the fucking evil
I hope she does
ruler.
die, but
She's not the emperor in fucking Star Wars.
isn't she?
Oh, okay, she kind of does. She kind of does look like that guy. But that is your good news. Is so stay tuned for the next few days to see if any of these rich fuckers die. This is
Well, like, isn't Prince Charles also sick?
I think not. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure I thought he was sick or like one of the first ones to get sick.
Oh no. That'd be more good news, huh?
Of course, he hasn't died yet.
Do you
I
want
mean, apparently, when you start going downhill with this thing, it takes you out fast.
Yeah, like overnight fast.
And it's like many organs failing at once.
Yeah, it
kind
eats
of
your
a thing.
lungs.
Lungs, liver, kidney failure. It's pretty awful.
It's pretty bad. Bad way to go. So, bad shit's happening in the world. Our nation is very most likely going to fail and cease to be a nation. Because sooner or later, when family members of the MAGA cult start to die, and all these millennials that think that their technology is going to save them and everything, or the rich people are going to save them, and they watch the rich people fleeing, and sooner or later, you would think that some people will start to wake up. Yeah.
Okay, here's something weird that maybe somebody can give an idea of where this is coming from. Okay, so on Facebook in January, I had posted, I don't know, something on one of the groups. No, okay, saying something. And anyway, so since January, I've been getting friend requests, and it's up to like 900. And is that normal? I don't think it is. It's weird, and every time I clear it out, it's like there's like more, and so is Facebook just like spreading my picture around or whatever? Anyway, so that happened.
So here's some advice time. If you have firearms, buy ammo and go out and practice shooting.
And keep your ammo in an airtight container, apparently.
The pots, yeah. No, the scammers are coming out of the woodworks on this stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently, Indian hackers are stealing people's Netflix accounts.
Wow.
Yeah. They're bored too. Oh, God. We got a phone ringing. Why? Is that going to be a Raven?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to mute this.
Yes,
We're back.
Hello then.
I'm gonna have to have another smoke. This is a stressful apocalypse.
Yeah, isn't it? Did we expect anything else?
Not really. She says she doesn't know if she has enough gas.
Okay, we'll try to figure that out, I guess.
Yeah, $40 to do it, right? She doesn't have a big van.
Yeah.
No, I'm just that she's saying she wants to stay with us until she goes to college because she don't know if school's going to start
Oh,
back.
sure.
So that's my kiddo. She banged her head today and had a concussion, maybe. But all the schools are closed. So, well, if she's with us, maybe we could just head down to the Arizonas.
Yeah, actually. Oh.
But it's summer coming and we just have the tent, so I don't know if that would work.
I mean, we might be able to get a trailer in the next week.
There's no trailers out there.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah, people aren't selling their trailers right now because of all this mess. Well, what do you want? Well, I think maybe she's just been wanting to come down and stay with me and thinks she needs an excuse or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. But maybe she can figure some things out if she's down here.
Maybe we can see if we can rent one of the places next door or something while she's here.
I don't
Maybe.
know.
We'll see.
I don't know if we could afford that.
Yeah, I don't know, too. Okay, we'll just squat. What are they going to do?
So that's life going on right there.
Yeah, in your face or something.
Dealing with the homeless lifestyle. I mean, once they open up the state campgrounds, that's not going to be a problem. It wouldn't be so much of a problem. We could actually we have the
I wonder
other,
if he needs to go outside.
I think he might. I think we might have to cut this live stream off because I think
The shit's happening, yo.
our old dog is being an old dog.
And maybe we'll be back.
Well,
soon.
sometime soonish, hopefully.
Who
It's
knows
just a
what
pain with
it,
dragging the computer out
anything.
here and stuff.
Well, I mean, it's doable. Let's just,
Right.
maybe we could try the daytime next time.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, the lighting would be better.
You and your lighting. You don't like the apocalypse ambience? Now he's
Sure.
sat back down.
He's confused. Blue's been not doing so well lately.
So I think, yeah, we'll end it here. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, Melissa.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're hanging in there. That's the other thing. Don't panic because the worst that's going to happen is you're going to die and you won't see that coming. So
And you won't know it when it happens.
So there's no reason to worry about that kind of a thing. And the best thing is to just keep your wits about you and stay calm. It's like I tell people,
try to not get sick.
When I tell people when they start to get anxiety and panic attacks, I'm like, just slow down, sit down, breathe, wait for that anxiety to pass, and then figure out how you're going to deal with the situation.
I can't breathe. I'm too busy holding my breath.
So we'll see you guys next time.
Good night.